This is a presentation of the Arizona Cardinals Broadcast Network. What gives a team its identity? It's the people between the lines,
Yeah! Let's go!
Inside the locker room,
That's a hell of a win, fellas.
and away from the field. A close-up on the personalities of your football team. This is Cardinals Season in Focus, presented by SeatGeek. Your host, Paul Calvisi.
All right, so the Big Red beats Big Blue, and did you see some of the headlines out of the Big Apple? Welcome in, everyone. There was sack to reality. Hey, Daniel, duck. And then talk about the Cardinals' dominant road win. House of cards as it all fell in on the Giants. 27-6, the Cardinals and the Giants' four-game winning streak. And maybe they should have brought back New York sack exchange because the Cardinals just became the first team since '98 to post 8 sacks and 5 forced fumbles in a single game. Haason Reddick, the New Jersey native, sets a Cardinals team record with 5 sacks in a game. Of course, Reddick was a former walk-on at Temple, and this week the Cardinals host Philly, and it's an Eagles team with its own future of football quarterback now. And if they're looking at film of a Cardinals defense, man, it's been energized by a midseason trade for Marcus Golden, the former Giant who made himself at home, as we get a look and a listen.
Right here all day. All day, baby. War ready. Never fold. Let's get it.
Wired, brought to you by your Arizona Ford dealers.
You can start over here against the Giants in New York at MetLife Stadium. Cardinals trying to end the losing streak, get to 7-6, and keep very realistic playoff hopes alive.
Let's go, boy. Let's go, Carter. Let's go, BJ. You know what time it is. I don't know what time it is. He know what time it is. Let's ride.
Mike Nugent, the Cardinal kicker for today, booting it away into the end zone for a touchback. It will come out to the 25, and here comes Daniel Jones.
What up, fella? What up, fella?
First down for New York on a 25-yard line. They run it to the left to Gallman, gets the first down to midfield.
All right, Smitty. All right, Smitty.
Single setback is Gallman. Jones play action, sets up, gets hit by Golden. The ball is coughed up. Golden picks it up at the 35. He's free at the 30, at the 20, and inside the 10, the former Giant.
Y'all know. Y'all know. It's me. It's me. It's me.
Some dogs bark, and some dogs bite. Marcus Golden coming off the edge, and nobody blocked him.
I'm Marcus Golden. I'm Marcus Golden. DJ, what up, baby? How you doing, my brother?
Jones drops back to throw. Has time. Everybody covered. Now Jones in trouble, steps up, and sack Gardeck.
Yeah, did you do this? My bad, I ain't doing. I'm doing next time. You get the segment.
They run it off the left side, and Gallman is dragged down by Golden.
Yeah! Yeah! Hey! No, I ain't a bad dude. I love everybody. I want to see everybody succeed. But I'm going to succeed too.
Lewis backs up, fields it on the goal line, runs to his left at the 10, and he's hit at the 15. Fumble the ball at the 20-yard line. Cardinals got it.
Who knocked his head off like that?
4-man rush. 3-step drop, in trouble is Jones, and he fumbles the ball. It's poked out, but he recovers it. Haason Reddick with the sack and the strip.
Let
me get him, bro.
We coming today.
The pass rush here today has been fantastic.
Snap to Jones, short set, pressure coming. Jones is sacked.
Yeah! Yeah! Let's go! They can't block us. Buck, I told you.
Kliff Kingsbury has made adjustments. I like what I'm seeing right now.
Yeah, Chase! Yeah, Chase! Yeah! Yeah!
So first and goal from inside the 1. Takes the snap, give to Drake. Jumps over the top with the ball in the air. Touchdown. And it's 19-0. The offense did its job. The defense.
You got it, baby. You good, baby. Do you. Do your thing, baby.
Special teams good as well.
Earn the right to rest. Yes, sir. Earn the right to rest. I like that, coach. Earn the right to rest, DK.
Colt McCoy takes the shotgun snap, drops back to throw, pressure coming, and guess who's got him? Hassan Reddick sack.
Bro, it's over for these boys. It's over for them.
The Cardinals did it in all three phases today. They beat the New York Giants 26-7.
Good work, baby. Third game for life, baby. I'd rather be here than there.
All right, good stuff. Cardinals hold the Giants to just 159 total yards. And the guy the teammates call Junk, right? Short for Junkyard Dog, Marcus Golden, didn't even arrive till that midseason trade, and he's already second on the team in quarterback hits.
Coming up, it's Big Dan. Dan Arnold goes on the fly with Lisa Matthews, a team-to-team breakdown with the Philadelphia Eagles. And we zoom into a heartfelt moment with Corey Peters on Season in Focus. Cardinals Season in Focus is brought to you by State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. By Nissan. For great offers on our most exciting lineup ever, shop NissanUSA.com. And by Desert Financial Credit Union, sharing success with you.
You know, the leading receiver in the NFL isn't even a receiver. It's a tight end. Travis Kelce with over 1,200 yards receiving. So even though the Cardinals are loaded with D-Hop and Fitz and Christian Kirk, there's definitely room for Big Dan Arnold. I mean, there's always room for a 6'6" target who he just tells Kyler, hey, throw it up, I'll go get it. Like that third down touchdown against the Giants, his fourth touchdown in the last 4 games, making for his first appearance on the fly with our Lisa Matthews.
Big Dan. We call him Big Dan now.
So I've heard K1 call you Big Dan. I've seen Hey Arnold float all around Twitter and social media. What is your official nickname with the guys? Do you have one yet?
Yeah, I think it's just kind of like a box, and they can just pick and choose which one they want.
And it flew and came down in the arms of Dan Arnold.
Well, Big Dan is pretty fitting, especially after watching you leap up in the air, get that touchdown in New York in the back of the end zone. What does it mean now to become a pretty prominent piece to this offense lately?
You know, it's just a testament to hard work. You know, starting from where I did coming into the league was obviously not, there was a lot of things going against me and factors that I kind of had to overcome. So to be able to kind of look back and be like, wow, all that hard work really did pay off, and it is going to continue to pay off. I think that's kind of the big picture I see.
Your last 4 receptions have gone for touchdowns, but coming into this offense, there's that perception of 10 personnel, right? How are the tight ends going to be utilized? What were your expectations coming into this offense last December?
Coming in last year, to answer that question, I had really no idea how this offense kind of worked. And, you know, it just started from the practice, you know, being a scout team guy, I was like, hey, I'm just going to go make plays where I can, you know. It's kind of a fresh start for me, so I get to just go out there and have fun and play ball. And I think that's kind of the mentality now. It's, you know, whatever we're asked to do, I just got to enjoy where I'm at. And when I'm enjoying football, then I'm playing my best kind of football, which has been, I would say, the past couple weeks.
Arnold jumps up into the air and catches it for a touchdown.
Yeah, that vertical, you leaping up in the air. Did you used to play basketball back in the day?
Yeah, a long time ago in high school I did. But yeah, it's definitely one of my strong suits, I would say. It's
your signature move, no doubt. And if I recall, it was week 15 of last season. You came in as a Cardinals, your toe-tapping touchdown in the back of the end zone against the Browns. And we were thinking, okay, who is this guy? What has it been like since that point, just forming a connection with Kyler Murray?
Kyler, you know, he's a different cat. You know, he's definitely just a ball player. He just adjusts so well to change in game plans, to change against what defenses are giving him. And he can really, you know, be a positive force in that regard.
And by the way, we look at DeAndre Hopkins, right? Great season, 94 catches, over 1,100 yards. But for his position, Dan Arnold is the first Cardinals tight end to have 300 yards receiving and 4 touchdowns in a season since Jay Novacek and Rob Awald, 1988.
Coming up, Cardinals insider Darren Urban goes team to team with the Philadelphia Eagles on Cardinals Season in Focus. Rocket Mortgage presents This Week in Cardinals History. December 27, 1998. The Cardinals beat the San Diego Chargers 16-13 to make the playoffs for the first time in Arizona. The game was won on this last-minute 52-yard field goal by Chris Jackie. Rocket Mortgage, for the personalized playbook on home loans, Rocket can.
You know, after the Eagles ended the Saints' 9-game winning streak, former Eagles safety Malcolm Jenkins, he went up to Jalen Hurts and he said, hey, keep doing your thing. Philly's a tough city, but you're ready for it, quote unquote. Funny because it didn't look like Jenkins' Saints team was ready for the rookie QB. I mean, check out this stat. Since 2017, the Eagles are 28-24-1 when Carson Wentz starts. He's the quarterback who got the $100 million plus contract, but without Carson Wentz, they're 11-3, including Nick Foles leading Philly to that Super Bowl win as we go team to team.
Welcome to another edition of Team to Team, presented by Cigna, proud partner of your Arizona Cardinals. I'm Darren Urban. I'm joined with Chris McPherson, who covers the Eagles for PhiladelphiaEagles.com. And Chris, we appreciate you being here with us. And I feel like there was some pretty high expectations coming into all this, and it never quite panned out that way.
Yeah, I guess obviously you want to get to the quarterback situation, the quarterback position for the Eagles. And Carson Wentz, he's had his struggles this season, just has not been comfortable in the pocket, has just not been able to see defenses. So in Green Bay 2 weeks ago, they turned the keys over to Jalen Hurts to see what he can do. And that mobility with his legs, okay, as well as being able to make plays with his arm, but similar to what you're seeing there, Darren, with Kyler Murray. This is someone who's very electric, very mobile in the pocket, was able to make a couple of key plays, gave the Eagles a little bit of juice. So it's going to be interesting to see now that Jalen Hurts is the guy for a second straight week here, Darren. How did the Cardinals game plan against him? What did the Eagles do differently?
How do you think the Eagles kind of approach defending this team, especially with Kyler Murray?
I certainly think defensive coordinator Jim Schwartz is going to say we need the front four to win. Brandon Graham, he's been one of the top players for this Eagles defense for the last decade. Josh Sweat had 2 big sacks in a win on Sunday over the Saints, including a strip sack on a 4th and 2. And Javon Hargrave came into the start of the season with some injuries, slowed his production, but he's been on a tear of late. And I think Schwartz is going to say, front four guys, you're the engine. You've got to go win this football game. I wouldn't be surprised to see that on display once again on Sunday.
Where the NFC East is right now, they're still breathing in that potential winning the division scenario as we come down the stretch. Is that something that is talked about, even though obviously the record isn't where the Eagles want it to be?
Jason Kelce, the All-Pro center, I think said it best. You look at the job that Doug Pearson, the coach, is doing this season, and that the team is 3-8-1 to 4-8-1 now, but they're fighting each and every week. These guys are highly motivated. They want to come out and play. They're not concerned about draft pick position or anything along those lines. And I don't think it's as much about we're still in the hunt. I think it's more of a pride and just wanting to put the best foot forward each and every week.
We'll see what happens, but we appreciate you joining us.
Darren, it's been a pleasure. Great to be on with you.
Coming up, Corey Peters is this year's Cardinals NFL Walter Payton Man of the Year. See all that he does for his community on Cardinals Season in Focus. Welcome back to Cardinals Season in Focus.
Corey Peters would have been so proud last week in New York. As a team captain, his Big Red D dominated, allowing season lows in points and total yards, first downs, not to mention the 8 sacks, an NFL single game high this year. But Corey Peters has been making Arizona proud, not just in the trenches, but in our schools, our communities, from donating backpacks and school supplies to now holiday gifts, but giving with his time as well in leading a school book club. Let's hit the Zoom button on the Cardinals' Walter Payton NFL Man of the Year.
Every year, each NFL team chooses one player to honor as their Walter Payton Man of the Year award recipient. Honorees are selected based on their outstanding work in the community and contributions on the field. This season, the Cardinals chose defensive tackle Corey Peters. Despite restrictions due to COVID-19 and a season-ending knee injury, Peter's commitment to the Valley has never wavered. Upon his recognition, he received a letter from one of his favorite charities, exhibiting the impact he's made on their lives.
Dear Corey, it has been 4 years since we have begun this partnership together at South Point Elementary School. It started with one visit, and now you have become a member of our school family. Your work and efforts for our school and the South Phoenix community have been unparalleled and genuine. You have been spending your time reading to our elementary students, checking on their academic efforts, reading to our high school students during your book club, and working with our young men on their social skills. It is with great pride that I look at the playground you have donated to our school, knowing you only wanted our children to have the best experience while playing at school. Your dedication to learning is evident with you organizing our back-to-school supply and toiletry drive this year and donating over 1,000 books to our school library. You have created lifelong memories for our students by providing over 50 of the children with the Christmas gift shopping spree every year. During the pandemic, you have kicked it up a notch. Now all of our 265 students will have school supplies for the entire year and gifts for the holidays. Your character and focus on improving our community are exemplary. Every team, school, and person should have a Corey Peters. I'm glad we have the original CP. I thank you on behalf of our staff, students, and parents for your continuous commitment to education and giving back to our community. As a school leader, I could not imagine a better person to have in our corner. Forever grateful, Dolores Jones Bell, school leader. Obviously, we're making an impact, but you want to do more, you always want to do more, and just to have her say how thankful she is, and it just makes me, feel good about it, and they remind me of myself at that age, and, they're just so filled with joy and optimism. I see the talent and the things that make them special. I just want to be a part of the voice that says, hey, you can do anything that you put your mind to it. This is where you're making mistakes. I can help you here. Just mentor them and show them the way. To win the Walter Payton Man of the Year award just is confirmation that, some of the things we've been doing in the community is having an impact. To win an award like this just is kind of further encouragement that, yes, we're on the right track, but at the same point, it's time to step it up another notch and to keep doing more.
Next, Paul Calvisi gives us his final thoughts as the Cardinals prepare for another crucial battle on Season in Focus. Cardinals Season in Focus has been brought to you by State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. By Nissan. For great offers on our most exciting lineup ever, shop nissanusa.com. And by Desert Financial Credit Union, sharing success with you.
Hey, this time of year, it never hurts to have the same team colors as Santa, right? Red, white, and black. December, a big month in the North Pole and the NFL. Down the chimney, down the stretch, the Cardinals come. But first, they had to hit that big red reset button. We coined that term a few years ago. We said it for many years. Teams are constantly adjusting to the adjustment, right? Cardinals had to do it. They just did it, both sides of the ball. Simplifying the defense to play fast, minimize the errors. On offense, we saw Kyler under center, Kyler on the move, Kyler targeting the middle of the defense, making them pay for the overplay. Like Cardinals coaches told the players here recently, December football defines teams. It determines if you're going to play meaningful January football. So now, you do to the Eagles what you've done to the rest of the NFC East and going 3-0. You do to the Eagles what their fans did once upon a time to Santa with those snowballs. Thanks for watching.
Came to New York, do what we're supposed to do. Going home with a dub, it feels good. Still right in the thick of things.
There will come a time, not long in the future. There will be a place, not far from here. We will join. We will come together. We will rise. We will fight. And we will win.
It's week in and week out, so even though that's the goal, even though we know that's where we want to end up, the task right now is, being 1-0 this week, and that's all that we can really focus on, because right now that's all that we can control.
Y'all know. go. Let's get it. Right here all day.
Thank you for watching Cardinals Season in Focus, presented by SeatGeek.